I'm Alexander Surya Jayani, mole on the right hand, penguin duck birthmark. It's 8:54, August 16th. You should see long black hair, a mustache, eyebrow ring. You should see real life Alexander Surya Jayani from Teresa Jayani's womb. Teresa Matarana Jayani's womb. And no, we're not a part of any crime family. She's just a Matarana, so don't fall for that. Like I said, zero credibility. So were they trying to make me look psychotic right now, according to telepathy people? Not psychotic, just chilling. But yeah, they're still trying to cover up RICO, terrorism, organized crime, theft of trillions, witness tampering, and more. How are these guys not in prison for repeated accounts of witness tampering, with the repeated threats of political abuses of psychiatry, trying to make me look psychotic? That's called intimidating and threatening someone. That's witness tampering. So why aren't these guys in prison? Not to mention they're involved in RICO and terrorism and intimidating and coercing civilian populations with their, quote, demonstrations, which is terrorism. So why aren't these guys in prison, and why aren't people freezing and seizing their assets like it should happen? I mean, are these guys crazy? Regardless of that, these people really, I don't know what hustle they're trying to pull as usual, but they've been doing highly illegal shit, and they're still using tech, and they've been shocking my genitals as usual and committing crimes. What manufactured evidence are they peddling? What manufactured evidence are they peddling? Fake screen surveillance, fake home surveillance, etc., etc. What hustle are they pulling as usual? They're always manufacturing some bullshit. But key point, this is what I was going to say. These people who are repeatedly showing up with manufactured evidence, manufactured screen recordings, etc., and whatever the hell else they're doing, how are they not in prison? It should be obvious they work for a terrorist organization and are purposefully trying to create a data nightmare for terrorists, which means they serve a role or function in a terrorist organization with their repeated threats, attempts at political abuses of psychiatry, manufacturing evidence. How are these terrorists not behind bars? That would either make them a terrorist or at least an accomplice or an accessory if they're serving a role or function in a terrorist organization. How are these people not behind bars for life? Because I'm pretty sure when you're an accessory or an accomplice to terrorism, you are criminally liable to the same extent as the principal. So why aren't these terrorists and criminals involved with serving roles and functions in a terrorist organization, whether lying for them, manufacturing evidence for them, peddling slander for them, manufacturing screen recordings for them, manipulating bets for them, running illegal gambling rings for them, stealing intellectual property for them, like in my eyes of the world, my guiltless pleasures, and other ideas, whether they're trying to pull some hustle to steal property and make up some lie again, as usual? I already reported to the Intellectual Property Rights Commission. So why aren't these terrorists in prison where they belong? Not to mention large-scale blackmail. That's terrorism. Large-scale blackmail is intimidating and coercing a civilian population. So why aren't they in prison? Large-scale bribery may be even considered coercion of a civilian population, because terrorism is intimidation or coercion of a civilian population. Large-scale bribery may be considered coercion of a civilian population, which means they're terrorists. So why aren't these people in prison? And what the hell is going on around here? And you know what? All these people with their repeated accounts of screen surveillance, evidence manufacturing, etc., that means they serve a role or function in a terrorist organization that maybe be running out of Dallas or Dubai or Houston or Woodlands. So when are they all going to prison where they belong? Praise Jesus.